kind of be doing a technique called brush lights. So we're going to keep this colour really nice and soft and natural, so a lot less maintenance for you at home. So what I've done is I've just pre-sectioned a bit through the top and around the side. So I'm just going to work some highlights through there so we get a lot more sort of coverage through that front bit. Rebecca said that she doesn't have a lot of time to kind of keep the maintenance up, so we've chosen this technique for that.
Today we're going to be having a red story through the colours, so we're going to be using deep violets, richer red tones, as we really feel that's going to suit Rose's complexion. Cut-wise, we're going to go a little bit more tucked in with the shape, a little bit more severe through the sides, just to give a little bit more of a blunt edge.
Verity's story is a kind of asymmetric haircut that pops out different caramel tones. So we're going to go a little longer through the front on one side, a little longer through the back on the opposing side, so we get balance all over the haircut. We're going to go in with a little kind of darker neutral story, so we're not too warm, and then we're going to kind of pop out a little caramel story from that darker shade. So we're just getting a great balance and a mixture of color. Came in this morning with quite a graduated bob, a lot of length at the front, and she wanted to kind of lose some of the length but have something very wash and wear that's very easy for her to look after. I mean, we didn't want to kind of play with too much of a warm color. We did want to kind of keep it cooler, so the brown is a bit cooler, and we've opted to keep the blonder flavor that we went in. We've opted to keep it a little bit more creamy. So there's a hint of gold in there, but we're not going too far down the warms. And with her face shape as well, you know, she's just got a little face there, so we didn't want to kind of crop it in too much. We wanted to kind of balance that out with our little sidekicks there.
We've opted for a cooler, deeper red colour story. We've used a technique called fringe benefits, which is 3 different panels, a perimeter section through the outline of the hair, a section that's going to melt through the back, and then a section through the top. We've used a deeper, cool violet red along the outline, building up to more of a cool mahogany through the back, and then a little bit lighter just so it melts through. We opted for these tones because we feel that these will suit Rose's skin tone the most. I would recommend for Rose that to maintain the colour that she would use Paul Mitchell Colour Protect shampoo and conditioner, which has sunflower extracts in, which is really going to help preserve that colour.
So when Rebecca joined us this morning, she had a lot of natural curl going through her hair, quite a lot of fluffiness. So her limitations were today to kind of still keep the length, but just have something a little bit more sophisticated and a little bit more soft polished. So what I've done with the cut is I've just taken a bit of the length off and just kind of made it a little bit more stronger through the bottom, and then created a bit of a disconnected layer. So as you can see, just a bit of through here, but still keeping that nice length. And then just to finish off, we've created a lot more sort of framing and a bit of a heavier side fringe. And as for the colour, we want quite low maintenance, so we've gone for a really organic highlighting technique, finished off with a little bit of a pastel tone afterwards. And as for styling products, we've thought about smoothing and shine, just so that we get that really nice polished finish. Gorgeous!